When assessing for blood pressure, we want to make sure the patient's feet are flat on the floor, back against a chair, and hands elevated at heart level, resting on the table. We will then ask the patient if they have had any caffeine, nicotine, or done any exercises 30 minutes prior to the assessment. If they have not, they will need to be resting at this position for 5 minutes. We will then get the cuff sizes, and in order to measure the cuff sizes, we will put the cuff around the patient and see if they fall within the min and max range. As you can see here, the participant does not fall within the minimum range, therefore this cuff is too big and cannot be used because it will give you inaccurate readings. This next cuff, we want to make sure the arrow is pointing at the brachial artery and that they fall within the min and max range. As you can see here, they do, therefore this cuff can be used. We will securely tighten it around the arm and hang the clock on the cuff so that we can see when we are pumping. We will turn right to tighten and left to loosen. We will tighten it to the right prior to inflating the cuff. We will be getting the ear plugs and making sure that they face forward and tapping on the diaphragm to make sure that the proper side is open so that we may hear the heart pressure. We will then place the diaphragm underneath the cuff. Make sure that the valve is tightened, and we will be pumping to 180 or 200 millimeters of mercury. We will then turn the valve to the left and slowly let go of the air at 2 to 5 millimeters per mercury. We will then listen for the first Korsakoff sound, which will be your systolic pressure, and the last Korsakoff sound that you will hear will give you your diastolic pressure. Based on the readings we got from the blood pressure, we can assess whether the patient is normal, prehypertensive, has high blood pressure stage 1, high blood pressure stage 2, or hypertensive crisis.